Penis fart, oh, oh, penis fart. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Microphone. Oh, fuck. There's a screw. There's a nut. There's a bolt. My head is on fire. Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 9 of the 2023 NFL season and my prediction picks. I'm your host, Catherine, and you're on the Blind Canadian Cat YouTube channel, or it might as well be known as the Blind Canadian Marlin channel, because Marlin likes to be Marlin. Don't you, Marlin? But for as frantic and unpredictable as he is, nothing's more unpredictable than the NFL itself. Like, scheduling a week where there are no bye weeks, even though it's still in the middle of the season, and we're not giving any teams a bye for some reason. Well, like this week was, I guess it was Halloween, but like, don't really not schedule byes for a Halloween, which was on a Tuesday anyway, so like it doesn't even matter. But what do I know? It is what it is. But with that, let's get into last week's predictions. And by that I mean the predictions that I gave to you half-assedly while in costume. Because I tried doing this video half without my glasses on, and that made it very difficult. And I'm trying to gauge how I think she's like a 19-year-old character in college and now in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, where, trust me, the NFL might try, but they're not going to be able to run a league with a zombie apocalypse. But with those half-assed results, it's hard to gauge a character when you don't know how they would react. And I mean, if her college had a sports team, maybe she'd cheer for them, but I don't know if she would cheer for any actually active leagues. Or what do I know? What do I know? I'm not here to lore dive. I can make any headcanons I want. So with that, here are last week's results. Almost ready to go to the picks. 11-5, while impressive for me, ironically was the worst for this week among me, the cat, quag, and the cat, the quag, and the rice picks. Both Subleaf and Isaac finished 12-4. So credit to them. Credit for, I guess, seeing more things than I didn't. Me and Isaac were like 15 of our 16 picks we agreed on. The only one we disagreed on was the Colts and Saints, and clearly he got that one. So that's how we finished with a better record. But all in all, everyone did great, and we're hoping to have another great week. So let's get into these picks. I'm not even going to lie or sugarcoat this. It is 1 a.m. here, and at the time I'm recording this, so I guess it's Friday morning at 1 a.m. So I've already seen the game outcome, but I'm going to put it up here anyway. I put it on Twitter, but I did pick Tennessee to win. Mostly, I knew Pittsburgh wasn't bad, and I knew Tennessee wasn't good, but I was kind of riding a high with Tennessee. And it's like, Will Levis could have still lost that game, and like he played respectably, but the fact that he won, even with the Taylor Heineke coming in and trying his balls off, and the team galvanizing, what do you know? Taylor Heineke, he makes teams feel better. He makes them feel better. What do I know? What do I know? But I figured he would come down to earth a little bit, but I didn't expect Pittsburgh's offense to actually try here. But what I know, I missed the first half too, so I don't know what I missed, but it is what it is. Pittsburgh has a nasty defense, and Tennessee was dealing with too many O-line injuries. It just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't. They got close, though. But, yeah. I'm going KC for Miami. I would have made an argument for Miami here, but this is partially Miami can't beat good teams, and also partially KC doesn't really lose back-to-back games often. So, I'm rolling kind of with trends here. And yeah, I mean, I don't blame people picking Miami. KC has too many questions with their receivers. Who knows at this point? And I can't imagine flying cross country or across to another country with a flu or whatever it was could be any good for Mahomes. But I think he bounces back. And KC has a very nasty defense. So good luck to Miami. No easy ones here. And then a couple of these you can kind of just handpick it. They're all at a -3 spread, so it's kind of just flip a coin with a lot of these games. I'm taking the Rams over the Packers. I've lost faith in Green Bay. Like I've said this before, I've lost faith in Green Bay, but now that's more official. That's getting more official as the weeks go by. I'm not ready to say Jordan Love isn't the answer, but I know that there are clearly more things wrong with that team than Jordan Love, but he definitely does not help them or cover it up. I'm going DC over New England. I'm pretty sure DC only tries hard against Philly, and then they're going to come back down and play back down to competition with New England. And New England, I still think they're in that worst team qualification, so yeah, I'm going DC. Texans, at this point, maybe I'm giving them too much love, so who knows, but Tampa's kind of lost it anyway for me, so yeah, it is what it is. Saints over Bears, if the Saints are going to play like that, then they should get the 7.5. I don't feel comfortable giving the New Orleans Saints 7.5, but it is what it is. Also, Marlon says hi. Say hi to Marlon, guys. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being weird. And for biting my hand. That's mean. But yeah, since it's the Bears, I'm willing to give them 7.5, but I'm definitely not comfortable doing it. We'll go Atlanta because, again, Taylor Heineke's starting now, and Minnesota is now without Cousins. And I feel bad. Cousins got a lot of shit. I give him a lot of shit. It was just kind of with the business. But we all knew he was somewhere in that, 8 to 12 QB range. And maybe that says more about the other QBs in the NFL. But, you knew he was, right there. He wasn't, you could make an argument for top 10, but, he was in that area somewhere. So just see him go down like that, especially since his numbers were looking really good this year. It sucks. It sucks. And now, with that team's so demoralized. We don't know what Justin Jefferson's going to do. We don't know what anyone else is going to do. And a trade for Josh Dobbs is definitely interesting. He's going to definitely get the week 10 start. Because in no way this Jaren Hall guy does enough to keep the job week 9. But I don't know what you can say. Minnesota, with how less the NFC is, maybe they can still sneak into a 7 seed, but it's just not worth it. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do with Minnesota. I don't know what Minnesota does at this point. I don't. Because you're not winning the Super Bowl now, but you're starting to get too big of a win streak that you don't want to tank. So it's what do you do? Cleveland over the Cardinals. Cardinals just shipped off Dobbs, so if Kyler Murray sure isn't healthy, I think they were trying to get him ready to play for this last game. It didn't go through. But I think they're ready for him now, and if not, they're like, fuck it, we're going to get rid of Dobbs anyway, because whatever pick we can get from him, we'll take it. Ravens over Seahawks. It would not shock me if the Seahawks win. The Super Bowl preview going to be nasty, though, I tell you that much. Howdy, Subleaf. Indy over Carolina. Carolina might get a win streak here, and Frank Reich might actually do something, but what do I know? But I'm going Indy anyway. Controversial pick upset, but I like Dallas here. Not necessarily because I think they're the better team. I don't. But this is one of those trendy trends. Philly has been a little untrustworthy as is. And the fact that they lost to the Jets speaks volumes a little bit. And I think Dallas, I think you still gotta give the division to Philly here. But this seems like one of those games where Philly kind of falls off a little bit. And Dallas, they'll take this. Dallas will lose some game that they should win 3 weeks later. But I think Dallas plays up, and I think they win this game. I do. I think Philly is due for a loss, and I think this is the best place to have it. Vegas over the Giants. I really don't want to touch this game. I really don't want to talk about this game, so I'm not gonna. Fuck you guys. Bengals over Bills on the Sunday Night Football game. This is gonna be a good game. I still kind of wish they would put Dallas and Philly over this one, but you know what? Whatever. We've probably had enough Dallas primetime games for our generation of life. But this game being in prime time, over under how many times that DeMar Hamlin thing gets mentioned. Because, oh boy, I guarantee you Chris Collinsworth is going to milk that storyline the whole time. The whole time, I guarantee you. And the Chargers over Jets. Chargers got to find something. The Jets, they're going to pretend they're not a lost cause, but they're a lost cause. And that's that. I already forgot who I'm playing in fantasy, so I'm going to plop that on the screen right here. All I can tell you is, I don't think I'm winning any championships. I'm kind of losing faith in a lot of these teams. I don't think I'm winning any championships this year. But who knows? Maybe we can turn it around. There's still some time left. So we'll see what we can do. I don't know why Marlon likes to dig in the trash can, but he does. No parlay of the week because I kind of forgot about it and didn't really want to stress about it. Yeah. Bet on all these games to be a good game. KC Miami to be a good game. Baltimore and Seattle to be a good game. Dallas Philly to be a good game. Buffalo and Cincinnati to be a good game. Those are my bets. And with that, Marlon, you're a cat. Jacob, fuck you. Touchdown. I don't know. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch you all in the next week video, where hopefully I'm a little more organized and it won't be late. Happy Friday, everyone. I'll catch you next time. Choose peace, accept love, and have big trust. Good night, everyone.